1, 2, mic check. 1, 2, mic check. Check the mic. 1, 2. Esoteric. All right, let's see. Let me double check. All right. 1, 2, mic check. 1, 2, mic check. Great. My sound is great. Perfect. Yes, guys. I know we are super duper late for the show today, but you know that's what happens when you have a birthday celebration and Father's Day at the same time. All right, welcome to a brand new edition of Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora with Esoteric. We have a brilliant, wonderful, fantastic show coming your way this afternoon from my end. And so we ask you to share the show for us. Share the link on your feed in different groups. So that you can get the update from Sinoe County Premier Platform. Those that are following right now, I want to say thank you for joining us. I'm not seeing your names, but I'm saying Harrison, how you doing? Rotted, how are you? All right, guys, welcome on board. We're going to do a quick commercial here, and we will share the link. And please share as you join as well. We'll be right back here. Let's do some entertainment and I will see you shortly.
My people, where you at? Wake up from your slumber, stop sleeping. Wave your hands. Come on. I know you're sleeping now. You gotta wake up some more, yeah? Okay, let's go. People fool us, the people lie to us, the government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they will not go. I said we tired with their lies, we tired with their promises that led us to all our damages. We tired with their speech they preach indeed, and now unique they deceive us. The thing we saw, it frustrate us. So why did you lie? Why did you steal? Why did you allow the citizens to grieve? You see, we just tell you that's why we voted you. But you fool us, you screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. The people fool us, the people lie to us, the government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they will not to corrupt. No one to trust, my people, no one to hope on. Nobody. My hope that I have been broken. I'm telling you, brother. So where are the schools? Where are the roads? Where are the jobs that they say they could afford? But they're too selfish. The people tired with their rhetoric. People tired, they tired. You see the reason why we ask why the government betray. They have enough of time, but yeah, instead they delay. People suffer. No work for people crying for hunger. Look at. Your vision and your mission, your intention to the nation, they poor. You got nothing to show. Nothing. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. people fool us, the people lie to us, the government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they go knock the bar up.
With the promises that led us to all our damages. We tired with that speech they preach indeed, and now unique they deceive us. The thing we saw it frustrate us. So why did you lie? Why did you steal? Why did you allow the citizens to grieve? You see, we just tell you that why we voted you. But you fool us. You screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie.
Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love.
T'as infini ma bébé la où est fao. T'as infini ma bébé la où est fao. Quand moi de la boue où est fao. Johannes go ma bébé la où est fao. I let you buy it. I can never leave you on the highway. You my baby. As I do, c'est tout.
If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love.
Photo. I want your photo. I will not get you photo. I will not get you photo. Photo. I'm not get photo. I want your photo. Let me take your photo. Yeah. Smile for me. Just place up for me. Tell me now who I want to be with. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. Quand moi de la boue où est fao. Johannes go, ma bébé, là où est fao. I let you buy it. I can never leave you on the highway. You my baby. As I do, c'est tout.
If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love.
King, I'm a real sticker a long time. The record, mash up the place.
photo for the rada babu ebo. Oh soja monkey calm down. Oh monkey calm down. Monkey calm down. Oh rock monkey calm down. Monkey calm down to yo. Monkey calm down to yo. Monkey. Oh soja monkey calm down to yo. Monkey calm down to yo. Monkey calm down to yo. Once upon the time, in the jungle, there lay so many animals and so many trees. During the day, there were no restriction. Anytime, any day, anyone used to pour up and go start free in the jungle, yeah. After they realized that everything was good, I said everyone will own it after the food.
All right. The monkey must calm down. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you find yourself around the globe. This is Sinoe County Premier Platform with Doug Saryorpodeh Esoteric. We are coming to you from the first state, Delaware, these United States of America. I am always excited, elated, filled with euphoria to be here to provide the people of Sinoe County with the latest, whether politically or otherwise. I have an obligation to you, the people, to keep you abreast of developments in Sinoe County and around the country. All right, so we want to first begin the show with a birthday shout out to our national president of the United Support Association, Madam Francess. She celebrated her birthday yesterday. So we want to do a quick shout out to her in this way. Let's see. I want to do something here. Quickly, let me do this. All right, so we just want to, this is the president, right? So we want to just play the national anthem of the Republic of Liberia, even though she's not the president of Liberia, but she's a citizen of Liberia. She's the president for one of the counties association of from Liberia here in the U.S. So she's the president. We have to give her that courtesy, by playing this national anthem. So I play, like your nation national anthem. So you have to be all erect. You can put your arm on your chest, on your face, whatever you want to pull it, so we can play the national anthem. Again, it's the president's birthday, so let's do it for her. Let's see here. Shall be down on the face or on the hand? Mighty be your power. Mighty be your power. Mighty be your power. All right, then we'll start right there. It's the national anthem of the Republic of Liberia, and it's the president's birthday. Our president of the United Support Association in the Americas, the national president, Francess, and it's a birthday today. Yesterday was a birthday, and so when the president want to say happy birthday to you. We wish you many more happy returns and the best life has to offer. It's a great thing to have a community leader who genuinely cares for her people. Yeah, so we are not we don't have different feelings at all with respect to your leadership. For the past several years, you have been leading the community. You have been doing your great work, and besides leadership, you actually care for humanity. You care for people, and that's the most important thing. To be a leader, you must love people. You cannot lead. You don't want to lead. You can't want to be a leader of the people and you don't love people. So a leader must be somebody who loves people. All right. So, Madam President, we again want to say happy birthday to you. And we wish you all the best in all of your endeavors. We also want to do a belated shout out to myself, Dr. Saryorpodeh Esoteric. I celebrated my was it my 14th birthday or 12th? I can't remember exactly, but it was my birthday. And I want to do a special shout out to all of my friends, loved ones, detractors alike. I mean, my birthday, you guys were excellent. The posts were everywhere. People coming into my inbox to wish me happy birthday. And I want to say thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. I mean, I can't thank all of you individually. And so that's what I'm doing it collectively. I want to say thank you so much. Facebook, it gives us the platform to know your community, to know your circle, to know the people that actually care for you. So from the outpouring of love during my birthday, I know I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. And we are here. I got the call back. Somebody's calling me from Liberia. I'm on the show right now. So again, that's it. I want to say thank you so very much for celebrating with me during my birthday. I'd like to also say a special thank to my darling Bolu for the surprise, birthday dinner. It was excellent. One of the top-notch, restaurants in Philadelphia. I was taken there. Unfortunately, I can't pick it. It's an important call, but yeah, I'll call back. I'll just shoot a message quick. All right, so yeah, Queen Bolu, she did an excellent job, and I just wanted to, God, let me see what I can take the call and go on quick commercial here. Yeah, let's see what the person wants.
Hi, hey, right here.
If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love.
L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. Quand on est là-bas, où est fao. Johannesco, ma bébé, là où est fao. Allez, you power. I can never leave you on the highway. You my baby. As I do, c'est tout. C'est tout.
If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love.
All right, guys, welcome back to Voice of Sinoe.
Majority of the people will be on baboon. And
yeah, we had an important call we had to take, so I needed to go on a quick commercial break. Again, thank you for joining me on Sinoe County Premier Platform, where we discuss Sinoe County and things that are going on within the United States of America, within the Liberian community. All right, so today on the platform again, I did a shout out to our national president. She celebrated her birthday yesterday, Madam Francess Clarke, and we wish you again many more happy returns and the best life has to provide. All right, the next thing we want to talk about on the show before we go into the major issues here, we want to do a shout out to also the Clarke, one of the Clarks, and that's Dr. Roland Clarke. Dr. Clarke also, he was confirmed recently by the Liberian Senate as the boss man for what they call the institution again. Let me see the paper here. It's called the National Center for, I think, the response mechanisms or something like that, coordination of mechanisms. I think that flyer, the communication a little too short, but I want to read that to see that Dr. Clarke was recently confirmed by the Liberian Senate to as the executive director for one of the strategic institutions in our country. So this is Sinoe County platform, so I like to bring these things to you so that you can know, and you can praise them when they do the right thing and hold them accountable if they go wrong. All right, let me look at this quick communication here. The communication from the Liberian Senate for the confirmation of Dr. Clarke. The Liberian Senate say Capitol Building, Capitol Hill, Monrovia, Liberia, West Africa. This communication was dated the 8th of June, 2023. And it says His Excellency Dr. George Manawia Swinion, President of the Republic of Liberia, the Executive Mansion. Your Excellency, I have the honor to present my compliments and my directive of the Liberian Senate in section. Apprise Your Excellency that the below named nominees forwarded to the Liberian Senate for confirmation, consideration in compliance with Article 54 of the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia were confirmed on Thursday, June 8, 2023. And those confirmed are Honorable Dr. Roland Clarke, Executive Director, National Center for the Coordination of Response Mechanism. Number 2, we have here Honorable Sophie M. Reeves, MP Reeves, Deputy Executive Director, National Center for the Coordination of Response Mechanism. And then you have here Honorable Kemo Warite, I think something like that. Jabi Warite, Assistant Minister for Industry, Ministry of Commerce. All right, so our interest is Dr. Roland Clarke. He is the Executive Director for the National Center for the Coordination of Response Mechanism. And we want to say congratulations to Dr. Clarke on this huge promotion. I wish you all the best. It's a strategic institution, and you work for Liberia and what you call ECOWAS. You may report for security. For the reliability and the safety of our region, reporting incidences, things that happen around in Liberia. Okay, the response mechanism. So you try to prevent crimes, basically, or things that have the potential to create chaos in Liberia and the Southwest Africa, the ECOWAS countries. So Dr. Clarke, want to say it's a huge position. Again, congratulations, and we wish you all the best. And by the way, Dr. Clarke is the senior brother of our national president, Madam Francess Clarke, So great man. Congratulations once again. Let's go to something else that we want to talk about today on VOSD. Let me just do quick commercials here, or if you like, remind us of things that are coming up, so you can be in the know if you have forgotten. So Claudio Manning is our member here. Is a member of the USAA. He's also one of the big guys for our chapter in Iowa, and his wedding is coming up. And Tina Manning, soon to be, is the president for the Putu Polabo organization here in the United States. And so two great people. Claudio Manning, if I'm not in the margin of error, he is the chairman for the Single People on Board of Directors. So it's the big guy. So two big people, they are getting married, all right, in Iowa. And you can see the date is July the 8th, 2023 in Des Moines, Iowa. All right, so you have to be in Iowa to support our brother and sister that are making it right. If you're a leader, you got to set a good example. So that's what Claudio and Tina, they are about to do. They are leaders, and also they got to set the Western precedent, of going into monogamism, one man, one woman. African men would do plural, but the people can't say, while we are in the US now, so we'll have to just have one. But what's about two? What's about three? What about 4, 5? I guess there's some people that say, all right, anyway, there's something to call the zeitgeist, the spirit of the time. So when you find yourself, what is practiced in that area, at least for me, what is good, if it is good, you can take that. That's what they call acculturation, right? Acculturation is where you take the good part of certain people's culture and you jettison the bad ones. So one man, one woman, it makes sense. You can't even deal with one woman. So how you can have more than one? Am I opposed to plural marriage? Of course not. I'm not against it. If you think you can sustain 2 women, you can sustain more than 2. I mean, that is okay with you. All right. So, but we want to say congratulations to in advance, as you say, to Claudio and Tina, and we invite all and sundry to be part of the upcoming occasion. I also want to remind you, Marie and Goni, their wedding is also coming up, and it's scheduled for July the 22nd. July the 22nd, 2023 is here in Philadelphia. Marie and Goni will be getting married, and Voice of Sinoe will be present. And we also urge you to be part of the matrimony of Goni and Marie. All right, so also the National Administration of the United Support Association is the biggest annual event for the USAA, and the annual convention is also coming up. It's in August, so you save the weekend of August the 3rd to the 6th, 2023. It will be held in Minnesota. I don't want to disclose it until it is confirmed, but we are bringing a congressperson for the United States of America to be the guest speaker. All right, so it will be great. We're bringing somebody. It's not a state lawmaker. We are bringing a federal lawmaker, the United States, Congress personnel, or one of them will be present. The way things are going right now, we are quite sure the person will come. I don't want to say he or she before you even have a clue. So I'll just say person, right? And also, boy, it will be a congressional leader of the United States. So we are expanding, right? We are reaching out great people to come and speak to us and speak on those, educate us on how these non-for-profit organizations, how you can leverage fundings and those things. So we need these people around to come. So we are inviting, after all, we are all voters here, some of us, not everybody, but some people, they are eligible to vote in the US. So once you vote for somebody, the person, you have the right to see the person, you have the right to call the person to come and address you. So that's in a vein. We will be bringing United States lawmaker to be our guest speaker. at the scheduled National Convention of the USAA. Okay, so it's August the 3rd to the 6th in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Save that date. All right, these are the announcements I have. Let me see. I saw the communication here coming in shortly. Let me verify for sure. All right, let me see. Oh, nothing here specific. Yeah, those are people that are just reaching out. So now I don't want to ignore maybe some important information and be coming. Oh, guys, you can also follow the show here from YouTube, right? You can follow our YouTube page. And please make sure to subscribe. On YouTube, it's Madison Freeman, right? Go there and subscribe to our YouTube page. We'll have many videos out there as well that you can watch. You can just put on your big screen TV. Those of you that have access to big screen TVs, you can just put that on and listen to Voice of Sinoe. All right, now let me go to one of the things that we want to talk about here today on Voice of Sinoe and the diaspora with Esoteric. All right, so we did a shout out to our national president. Hopefully she will come. She hinted to that, so hopefully she wanted to do a surprise appearance. Let's see. We'll talk about the confirmation of Dr. Clarke. Let's see here. Now let me see. I go to this right here. Now we want to talk about the politics of Sinoe County. All right. Speculatively, it's not confirmed yet, right? But we just want to just speak to this talking point right here. It is all official. People are posting on Facebook as to the decision of the Congress for Democratic Change. We have people that want to represent people, the people of Sinoe County in the Capitol building. All right, so we have the representatives, and let me see, guys. Excuse me. So we have the representatives and one senatorial seat open in Sinoe County. All right. So then, CDC has several people, people that are vying that want to be, that want to run a CDC ticket, so to speak, in Sinoe County because we have seditions. So we have Creighton Duncan as a sedition. We have Honorable Zaza as a sedition. We have Sonnyboy Noah as a sedition. We have Christian Tababo sedition, and the list goes on. And the party has been having all those guys that I just named, and they have been having meetings as to who should represent the party in Sinoe County. All right, but again, this is unofficial. It's speculative right now. And so I'm in the speculation room of Voice of Sinoe in the diaspora. We have two rooms here, right? The factual room and the speculation room of Voice of Sinoe. So speculatively, we were told that CDC is trying to take Creighton Duncan to go against Milton Tiaje. That's the speculation that's coming into our speculation room. CDC is trying to take Creighton Duncan instead of Representative Matthew Zaza, who the people of Sinoe County they want. That's the speculation we are hearing. And we just want to tell CDC, we want to tell the party's hierarchy. You have to know the electorates when you are making a decision. Your decision should not be based on who has deeper pocket or who has corrupt deep pockets. It shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be about that. It should be about knowing the electorates. When you know the people, the word know is key. Because when you know the people, then you can make an informed decision. But if you make decision based on who has illegal money, well, then you are not doing justice to the people, because the very reason why you are breaking somebody to lead, to represent the people in the Capitol building, is to change the condition of the people, and not to bring somebody or people who have terrible records that we are looking at in Sinoe County. You cannot bring Creighton Duncan against Milton Tiaji. That means you are giving Milton Tiaji a free ride to continue to suppress the people of Sinoe County. That's what it means. If CDC takes Creighton Duncan to be their candidate to represent the people of Sinoe County in the Liberian Senate, then it means that CDC does not love the people of Sinoe County. Because Creighton Duncan is horrible. He's a horrible guy. Creighton Duncan is a lawmaker who has been in the Liberian House of Representatives for the past almost 6 years. And ask Creighton Duncan, what is the bill you have sponsored for 6 years or nearly 6 years? Ask Creighton Duncan to show you a video where he is advocating for the people of Sinoe County in the Capitol building. You can see your video out there. Nothing. However, we can look. All you have to do is do a search. Do a Google search right now and put Creighton Duncan. Creighton Omen Duncan. Put his name in Google. And you will see plethora, many articles about the suppression of the people of Sinoe County. How he is treating us. This morning I was listening to the Minister of Finance and Development Planning for Liberia, Samuel Toye. And Mr. Toye was telling us, he was telling Saba Judge and others, other reporters in studio, that we want the people to vote for Chea for the second term before Sinoe County or the Southeast, they can get road development. He said that, like, what? The people for 6 years, you say we should wait for additional 6 years before we can get development, we can get roads in our place? So Creighton Duncan is the representative for the people of Sinoe County. And Creighton Duncan, according to him, he carried a logging company in Sinoe County. The article is on the internet. Don't count me. Don't quote me. Just go online and Google these things. They are all there. Creighton Duncan carried the company to Sinoe County. He did not negotiate with the company to build the roads first, because after all that, the roads the companies will be using to extract our resources at little or no cost to them. So the bare minimum that Creighton Duncan could have done to at least impress upon those companies and say, you know what, my people, my county needs roads. No, Creighton Duncan said, no, that is not important. Creighton Duncan did not ask the company to say, you know what, the citizens, the children of Sinoe County, they need schools. We want state-of-the-art university. After all, these companies, when they take these resources, these minerals and logs and different things for Sinoe, when they carry, they make billions of dollars out of those things. So the minimum they could do, at least give us a brand new contemporary university in Sinoe County. Build our roads. Give every village and town in Sinoe County electricity. Give us the bare minimum. Give us running water. So when you carry our resources, when you're making your billions and trillions of dollars, at least the people can benefit from it. But Creighton Duncan said no. The only thing Creighton Duncan asked this Bocas company that he carried to Sinoe County, he said, I want 12%. That's all I want in the company. I want 12% of the resources, and you can take anything. And so as we speak right now, the capital city of Sinoe County, Greenville, the city square, the city center, downtown Greenville, the logging trucks that Creton Duncan took there, they can get stuck in the city center because the man does not care. To impress upon those companies and so that they can build our roads. So our roads right now, they are unpliable. You can, when you travel on Sinoe Road a whole year before you get to where you want to go, the road, when you see the holes, you will say, this is 2023? This is the Creton Duncan. Creton Duncan neglected our people. But CDC say, you know what, that the man that go for Sinoe County. Creton Duncan had the audacity to run a national campaign and he said he bringing our people to the United States. Nurses, janitors, and everything. They're bringing nurses to America because the nurses in Liberia, they're well trained than the nurses in America. So Creton Duncan had a ridiculous campaign you were running. And you having workshops and trainings, different training centers, and going to Nigeria and bringing Filipino to train people, to bring people to America. So since last year, Creton Duncan, the children graduated, he said, our 3 months training. Since last year, around June or July, so about a year now, right? Not a single person has traveled to the United States. Because the scheme was Creton Duncan had these Filipino, and you know the people can do human trafficking. And so they gave me some money for his campaign. And so Creton Duncan wanted to send our children or our people to the people so they can make them out of slaves just the same way they're doing in Omar. So the secret leaked. Right now, you don't hear Creton Duncan talking about breaking people to the United States, nurses to the United States. You don't hear that anymore. Because that was divulged, that was exposed, the lies. It's the Creton Duncan guy. CDC is bringing to the people of Sinoe County. No, you can't do that to us. You can't abandon us for 6 years, sedition. According to the Minister of Finance this morning, I listened to him. And you are telling us. Yeah, he let us. He said, you know what? The only thing that left right now for the southeastern roads to be built that time. Okay, when you have the resources, why you don't have time to build the roads? You have President Weah has to be re-elected before you start working on our roads. So these guys, they don't mean well for us. You have the speaker from the southeast. You have the very final minister from the southeast. You have the Senate Pro Tem from the southeast. You have the president from the southeast. But for 6 years, nothing in the southeast. The people, when it is raining, that part of the country is severed, is divided, is separated from the rest of the country. And Creton Duncan, who is part of CDC, who is exacerbating our plight in Sinoe County. CDC said, oh, that the men will want. So he can continue to suppress the people of Sinoe County. No. Now, if this decision goes, if it stands for CDC, this is what we want to tell citizens. The history is there. We have seen the president elevated the hands of people in the past. The by-election, the midterm election, and those people were decimated. And so taking a corrupt Creton Duncan, who has no bill to his credit after 6 years, and bringing that man to us, we will teach that man a lesson and CDC a lesson again. Because bringing Creton Duncan against Milton Teje is a free license for Milton Teje to go back in the Senate, to go loot, to go steal light, to take people from payroll, to fire in a district in his county buckets. That's what CDC wants to do. Because I guarantee you, I am not a TJ supporter, but there is no way that Creighton Duncan can beat Milton TJ in Sinoe County. I'm telling you, because Milton TJ is a hardcore tribalist. So the first thing Creighton Duncan will do and tell the crew people, and say, this American Liberian man, these people they suppress all for 133 years, and their son is here. And we gave him power for 6 years, and he cannot sponsor one bill for us. He brought a company to us. And the company, they are looting our resources, and our children are now in school. The lawyer came the other day, he was my special guest. Master Grispe came here. And he said, Creighton Duncan carry all buses to our people. All buses, they are in terrible shape. So how is it that the man building mansions for himself? He got, when you see the man cars, but then you buy all buses for us. Master Griswold was telling us the other day. The superintendent of Sinoe County is a sedition. According to Senator Milton TJ, for the past 6 years, the government has been allocating $200,000 to each county. But as we speak right now, again, according to Maxwell Grispe, they send money to build Mississippi Street in Greenville. The street can't finish after 6 years. Under the watch of Nagbe Chea. It's a sedition. And this is the same man that's saying Nagbe Chea is supporting Creighton Duncan so that they can continue to suffer our people. Oh no. The people of Sinoe County, the history is there. I don't have to tell you. If you want to get a detailed description of that, just go get Liberty Hijacked by Kai Wule and see what Creighton Duncan and his people that they did to you. Go and read that book. And see what Sammy Ross and they did to our people in Sinoe County. Creighton Duncan and people. And we test that Creighton Duncan and we say, you know what? Maybe this guy will be different. He'll be a different guy. He'll be different from his ancestors. And the guy came and said, no, me first. Me first. I will take care of myself first. Before I look at you, the country, indigenous, control file, and bush people, then we don't get time for you. Creighton Duncan look at me. He came to the United States here. And you say, well, I don't get time for Sapo people because they are not in the majority. This is what the attitude the people got. They are not unifier. I don't get time for Sapo people. When they not vote for me, that I don't care. They are not in the majority. And when he goes in the corner and say, you know what, the group of other food and say and vote for me, you will see what I'll do to them. I know another brother right now saying similar thing. The country people then will use them. The American Liberian guy, they say this thing in the corner. Open your eyes and bring your son. Zaza is the right person for Sinoe County. Milton TJ himself can tell you and say, you know what? Vote for me. Vote for Zaza. Not Creighton Duncan. He brought Creighton Duncan to you. Milton TJ brought him. And he said that man is terrible. He brought Creighton Duncan to you. And he's telling you that Creighton Duncan is terrible for you. So why would CDC want to bring such a man to us? Why, CDC? We don't benefit from the roads. We don't benefit from anything. The 200,000 right now, Senator Milton TJ just wrote the Senate pro tem, and they deliberated the other day. For the superintendent to come, or if you like, for the GSC to go there and audit Nagbe Chea's administration. And I support that. Wow, after 6 years, we can't see anything in Sinoe County. Even your street cannot be rehabilitated. What are you doing with the 200,000 that I give every year? I'm not a TJ supporter, but this one, he's open. And I'm sensing something here. What I'm sensing is the reason Nagbe Chea is supporting Creighton Duncan is because he does not want to be prosecuted. Because when TJ, Creighton Duncan goes in the Capitol building, you'll be protecting him. And that's what the member is way beyond Creighton Duncan, who has done nothing for us. Nothing whatsoever. You don't have roads in the plane, you build record structure, you call them bus stop. People, when Creighton Duncan is sick, he flies out of the country to get medical care. But the hospital over there, JF Grant, nothing in it. He has not put anything there. No. Because there are children going there. And that's a Creighton Duncan that CDC wants to bring to us. Okay. Creighton Duncan can get the support of CDC. But we got the support of the people. In order to win, it's not party. It's the people. And that's why in Grand General, for example, my former professor, my former teacher, E. Madison Guion, they stopped the man. CDC denied the man, at least twice. A born against sedition. And the man said, okay, I will go independent. Where's Madison Guion right now? When the people are with you, no party endorsement can change the mind of the people. We are confident the people of Sinoe County, they are beyond Zaza. You know why? Because since 1847, Creighton Duncan and his people, they refused to build a simple high school for our people. It took a Zaza to build the first high school outside the capital city of Sinoe County. It took a Zaza to give us the first community college that we have right now in Sinoe County. He co-sponsored that bill. What a revolution. What a revolution. But you know what Creighton Duncan are doing those things? On his forefathers, and which is he continuing right now. His children are abroad because he doesn't trust the schools on the ground. He himself, he came abroad to go to school. But I ain't saying give me post scholarship over there. He gave me scholarship, even though the community college is free. All right? Which school in man say paying wax fee, even though the government is defraying that? They lie to our people 24/7. And so Creighton Duncan can beat the chest about getting the support of CDC, of the party hierarchy. Because I was told anecdotally that the party say, oh, they should go have primary in Sinoe County. But then Nagbe Chea already supporting Creighton Duncan. The other one, Quartet, whatever his name is, he's supporting because there are three collaborating parties. All the parties, they are supporting Creighton Duncan. So what is the point of having a primary? It defeats the purpose. It defeats the purpose. When the guys are already supporting Creighton Duncan. And so Creighton Duncan can bribe you guys with the stolen money. He can do that. The man duped Mills Jones. You know all of that, Dr. Jones. The man duped the man. The man and TJ, they were together. TJ supported him. He got what he wanted and said, TJ, to hell with you. Now, why he and TJ can get along right now? So, why would you, the people of Sinoe County, trust the American Liberian man? Why? Yes, someone said, oh, prison division. But that history, you can't run away from your history. The German, they can't run away from their history when they murder the Jews. The same thing in Liberia. We have the American Liberians. They treated us the crap. They make us into slaves, even though they were slaves in the U.S. when they went there. They replicated exactly what they were crying on the white people here. They replicated that same thing in Liberia. They make our people chattel. They make different things. And they said, no, that wasn't enough. And then another American Liberian guy came to call him Charles Taylor. And you murdered 250,000 of the indigenous people. That wasn't enough. We brought another one. Helen Johnson Sirleaf. She was there for 12 years. What did she do? Neglected the people again. And you want to keep bringing the children of these people? No. Get the right sons and daughters within your ranks. You know democracy? It's the rule of the majority. You, the indigenous, the country people, you are in the majority. You can't give it to a minority, man. You know how the minority, they let you the majority in the past? It's called monarchy, oligarchy. The few leading the majority. We change that paradigm. So why you want to bring somebody who forefathers and mothers, they suppress you? What is wrong with our people? Why? You want to bring Creighton Duncan for looting your money and giving it to a few party officials? You can take CDC support if that is true. But the people of Taiwan, the people of government camp, the people of Jepo, the people of Balangwang, the people of Sinoe, the people of Mopo, the great people of Sibe, the people of Greenville, the people of Vubadi, Degbetan, Pelican, they are saying we want Zaza, we want our son who gave us the first community college in Sinoe County. The first, no, not first community college in Sinoe. I mean, let's start with his high school first. The first high school, according to Milton Teje and Creighton Duncan himself. What can Creighton Duncan show us there? And CDC is trying to take him over the son of the people? No. This oppression will not obtain. Because Dr. Saryorpodeh, I will not only sit here, I will come to Sinoe County, this campaign, and we'll go to our people, and we will ask fundamental questions. How is it that you're living in a forest, and all the trees and Creighton Duncan taking it for him? Why is it possible for you to vote for him? Why? Why is it that our people, you live next to the river, but the gold and diamond in the river is for Creighton Duncan? And not you. Why? Why should you vote for such a man? The man built what? What you call buster when you don't have bus? Don't be fooled by these guys. Creighton Duncan will be a change. It's a politician. A politician is not a leader. It's a deal maker. The man is just there to make deals for himself. He's thinking about the next election, not you, the people. Not your generation, cheering after your cheering. No, he focuses on himself and self alone. And that way he calls himself, that way he went to school to do politics. Even though they don't understand what that word is, they think politics is tricks. No. Politics is a form of axiology. Or if you like, it's a form of ethics. They ask the basic question, how should we live as a people in a society? How should we live? How should we distribute the resources? What is the right way? It deals with justice. It's a form of ethics. But no, the people think they think when you are in politics, you should be duping people. You should be Machiavellian. That's what how they see politics to be. And so they make deals at the detriment of the people. How can you have these fancy cars, right? And then the roads that you are driving on, you buy a fancy car, but you are stuck in the mud, and that should be okay. And you carry a company in the place, they're extracting the resources and making billions and billions of dollars out of it. And the people cannot have a simple school. And look at those shelters, some of the companies that went over there in the first place, they build these tents so that they can even spend on the people. And the likes of Creighton Duncan, they are there, they're getting 12% share. And CDC wants to bring the guy. Okay, you bring the man. You will see what are my people. The people of Dr. Saryorpodeh will vote for their American Liberian man. Me, I will remind you can all you get. I mean, you can remember history. I will remind you. One who forgets history is bound to repeat it. We have to tell you what Creighton Duncan people are doing, what Creighton Duncan is doing right now. You got to know that. So, Mamba Balu can bring Creighton Duncan because the man pays some money to them. But you, the people, Honorable Zaza does not want resources for himself. He does not want to build mansions for himself. No. The man is there to seek your interests. When Milton Teje was denying people employment opportunity, right? Duncan was with him. He was supporting, Duncan was supporting Teje not to get people jobs in Sinoe County. That's what they were doing. They wrote a whole article, all of their names in the article. Go online, see these things, they're all there. Buck district resource officers in Sinoe County. When he and Teje, they were buddies. They stopped him with the indigenous people, the owner of the county. That Teje will say, deny us employment opportunity. That's the record of this man. And you go and say, oh, Zaza did not build, or the other one did not build pump. But when you go to Zaza, got multiple pumps all over the place. They'll go to our people in the village because the reason they isolate our people is because they want to go to the villages so they can lie. So he doesn't want to build roads nowhere. Even in the county capital city, they shouldn't build road. And the cars are stuck, but you got 12%. So people of Sinoe County, that CDC thing they're doing, they're trying to bring Creighton Duncan as your senatorial candidate. You have to free yourself. I always quote Dr. Famule, right? Because the quote is germane to your plight. The African people, the Liberian people, the Lofa people, the Grand Jada people, the Nima people, the Sinoe people, you are your own liberators. That's what he said. And what that mean, what liberate, that big word means is you free yourself. You got to do something to free yourself. So if you want to bring the people who suppressed you before, their son, you want to bring back, come on, people, it's not rocket science yet. Charles Darwin is still right. Survivors, we are in a village called survival of the fittest and the dying of the least suitable. Everybody seeking their own interests. Creighton Duncan is there so that his group, they will maintain authority. Okay? And now, why you're not sending your children out of the country to go to get an advanced education? No. You are not seeing Creighton Duncan and say, okay, let one of the children go to one of the African country, right? And go get advanced. That's how you're doing St. Maurice and other people to other. No, you will not do it. Because he wants to be in power. He wants your children to get inferior education. Why? They're getting the Western education. And they get those mess of schools over there. He can't send your children there. But he's saying give him scholarship. He wants to have leverage over you. Get this, people. You don't make the people to continue to use you. They brought war. They call child terror, right? When you are fighting, they use you, the indigenous people, to go against each other. Don't let the people to fool you. And I see guys, they're in Creighton Duncan office. Or they're in your office radio station, they say they're running. I said, look at you. They may even say you to Red Ghana, Sierra Leone to go to Foya Bay College. He can't even do it. He got you meandering in Sinoe County or Liberia. Where you go and say the schools are underserved here. Creighton Duncan will say that. But then you over there, you supporting him. So CDC can bring this man who the people of Sinoe County doesn't want. The people of Sinoe County, we don't want the man. And I'm the spokesperson for the people of Sinoe County. What I say, if you look at my record, whether you let me or not, I have been right at least 99.99% of the time what I predict. Because I talk to the elders and the ancestors, and they tell me. So the fourth Zaza beat them all of them in the past two or three times. And the people of Sinoe County said they want Zaza to replace Tiaje. Because they gave Tiaje 6 years as superintendent. And Tiaje failed them. And they gave him 9 years in the Senate, and Tiaje failed again. So they said, no, we have to put Zaza in the Senate. That's what we need. We need to replace Creighton Duncan in district number 1 because he failed as well. And then we'll find somebody decent for district number 3 and number 2. And Sinoe County will be on course. But as of now, district number 1, I like Masper Grisby as a person, but I don't like his politics. His politics is not in the interest of the people. Based on my interaction with him the other day, when you have a Milton Tiaje who was declared guilty for corruption, who will be on national radio and say, we should not get children scholarship, who will fight and say, you'll take people from my own town for the section, then you'll take them from payroll. We gave the men money to electrify the biggest city in Sinoe County. They call it Sinoe County Electrification Project. TJ ate that money. TJ is on record stealing light, even as senator. He stole Patricia from a car. That young lady is grieving as we speak right now. But Master Grace Noah, TJ helped me in the past. And no matter what, I'm with TJ. So politics is not for the people. It's for himself. And that was terrifying to me. That was terrifying to me. And we are still doing investigation on Master Gillespie. Because in no time as well, like Sonnyboy Noah, the big guys are building mansions all over the place. I mean, how does that happen overnight? I live in the richest country in the world. If you like to be Western arrogance to put it around like that. These guys there, that what they call the United States government, plutocracy, a government of rich people. These guys that got millionaires, these guys that are millionaires here, but you don't see them building houses all over the place. And people that are poor, they gain power in no time. They get houses all over the place, mansions, and they get people serving them. I mean, how does it happen overnight? How? So I like Master Gillespie as a person, but he's not the right person for district number one, where Creighton Duncan is coming from, because the people need good person in that district. And I've seen the people, some of the young people, they're gravitating towards Master Gillespie because he carried them to Ghana to see how they do the conduct ECOWAS meeting. But their people are suffering, and this guy is supporting Milton TJ. And like, you have a murderer, the man killing your people, and say, I will stay with the murderer here. Come on. The man said, no, the murderer had been in the past. And right for the secretary, TJ is a murderer. He was the spokesperson for Charles Taylor. Imagine that. He was and Taylor said, you know what? He was with Taylor first, and then Taylor won election. Taylor said, you will be my spokesperson. And TJ will be on radio. People of Liberia, people of the world. The best thing that ever happened to Liberia is to make Charles Taylor president. Charles Taylor killed nobody. And these are the kind of people. Somebody in a right mind, right frame of mind, they will be supporting. And so we have rotten leadership. Even though we got one good one. When something rotten, you don't keep that rotten thing in its position. You have to get rid of it so that the stench it can go away, so that it can produce maggots, to spread all over the place. So we have to get rid of these corrupt people. Milton Taylor got to go. Creighton Duncan is leaving. He has voluntarily decided to leave. And so he said, I want to be senator. Something that he will not get. Because my people will not vote for American Liberia again, who they gave power for 6 years and the man can't do nothing. He replicated their history, his ancestors' history. Creighton Duncan repeated that. Why should they gain 9 years when you fail for 6 years? I challenge all the supporters of Creighton Duncan to show me one single bill that the man sponsored after being in the house for 6 years. Nothing. Show me a video where Creighton Duncan is saying, oh, I want people of Sinoe County to get jobs. Or I'm sponsoring a bill for the people of Sinoe County or the people of Liberia to get. You will not see it. This man does not care for us. And CDC can take the man. But the people of Sinoe, liberate yourself. If you don't want to liberate yourself, it's up to you. It's totally up to you. I will come there again. I told you. I will come there and interact with people. Just the same way Creighton Duncan can go to the village and lie. But when I come there, I will tell them the truth. We'll ask you for it. The men are coming. They're telling you this thing. What your forefathers did to you? Were they loving you? What a big job your forefathers gave you? Oh man, the papa. Some of you watched what Creighton Duncan people did to you. Did they give you minister job? No. All on their watch, the only job you could get as a security job to protect them. And I know how people will be security for somebody who will pressing you. You can't get rid of the person. Me, you suppressing me, and you hire me to be your security, you're gone. You'll be gone the next day. What? What's wrong with me? You suppressing me. You treating my people as slaves, you killing them. And then you come and say, oh, be the security. The gun you gave me will go in your own head. Look at the people there. And you sit out there. You better wake up. Wake up. Wake up now, or else you'll remain in your poverty. While Clayton Duncan, he travels from one hotel to another hotel overseas. He does not stay in the country. And that's why we, the people of Sinoe County, will call him representative or foreign representative. Maybe the man can beg Judge Chea to make him foreign minister. That would be a rep, but as of now, we make Clayton Duncan a representative to represent us, to advocate for us. All the overseas trips that Clayton Duncan made, what has he brought back to you? Nothing. When you see people coming to the county, if you're not cutting deal with them, 12% share, and what the people coming now for you? How many are you employed from the Buckers company that the man carry over there? I don't have to say anymore because my people, they are waking up, and that's why we beat the people that are TJ them brought before. Will be all of them. And so the revolution is coming. We are breaking Zaza in the Senate. Take it to the bank. Take it to whatever institution you think about. Carry it to the voodoo doctor. The elders and the ancestors, they have vowed. They have decreed that Representative Zaza is the next senator of Sinoe County. TJ himself made a confession. I need not tell you that. All right? You want me to invite TJ to tell you? All right, let me invite Senator TJ first, let him tell us what Zaza did. All right? Let me call him first. So Senator TJ can tell you what Zaza did. Mr. TJ, tell us, who built the first high school outside the capital city of Sinoe County, Greenville? Tell us.
A representative from constituency number 3 in Sinoe, Honorable Zaza. Before Zaza became a representative, there was no high school outside of Greenville. And through his work, we have a high school in Jwaza.
Am I hearing those?
And I want to thank him for such a great.
The first high school after 133 years rule of Clayton Duncan, it was Zaza that built it. Now, Clayton Duncan, I can go on and call Milton and say, Milton, okay, tell us who the people of Sinoe County should vote for. Listen to him, not me.
I don't want to vote for me, vote for Zaza. And he has made it clear that whoever doesn't want to vote for me, they should vote for me. And this campaign is the council that is in Sinoe politics. And that council is Mr. Clayton Duncan. And we are determined to keep Mr. Duncan elected, that he will never forget, and elected that office is line for. It should be proclaimed in our country for anybody who is known for lying on people, for deceiving people, for betraying people, who does not have any heart, but we are always people back with bad advocacy and benefit for those people. The title of our campaign is titled, "What's over in me?" is Clayton Duncan because he is the council in our politics. To abandon our advisors,
So, the title of our campaign, Vote Zaza and Me. And now Clayton Duncan, he gave you the profile of Clayton Duncan. He brought Clayton Duncan. And he said, no, it's the wrong person. All right? Let me just enter out with some of your comments that are trending here. Let's see what the people are saying. Let me start from the bottom. Washington, okay, Mr. Panto. COD will drag Zaza and TJ at the bottom. Okay. We are entitled, brother, you are entitled to your opinion. We can't take it from you. That's fine. And I don't want to go on historical lane right now. You know that Malcolm X has this theory, right? The field Negro and the house Negro. And so the house Negro is the one that lives with the master in the house. And the master, when he eats, he will get the crumbs to the house Negro. Anything that left over, at least he gave him some old clothes then to wear and stuff. He got play to sleep. So the house Negro feels that he's better. And so whatever the few Negro, all right, the house Negro feels he better because he getting little crumbs from the house, from his master, right? And then the few Negroes, those are the people that are on the field, that on the cotton field and those things, and doing the hard work. So while the few Negroes are planning to escape the master or to get rid of the master, the house Negro is there, and whatever the few Negro plans that they're planning, you will come and tell his master, oh, this is what the people planning. When, according to Malcolm X, when the house of the slave master is on fire, the house Negro will be praying for the fire to go off. He will do everything to put the fire off, while the few Negro, the guy on the field who is picking the cotton, will say, let the wind get stronger so that house can burn. What am I making the analogy? There are certain elements that are with Creighton Duncan, like my brother here, Harry Solo, that are getting crumbs for Creighton Duncan. And so the masses that are suffering from Creighton Duncan oppression, they are saying, we don't want a man. And the house Negro, my brother, he said, the master will drag Zaza. The master will drag TJ. You know? So that's the house Negro thinking my brother is displaying here. I'm not angry at him. I understand these things. If you have, you have heard about Harriet Tubman. It's another lady, black woman, very strong black lady. If you read American history, she freed a lot of the slaves. When she was doing that, guess what? She get gone, shotgun with her. Because there are some of the people that will leave that place and go tell the master. So she said, when you leave for here, I will shoot you. He said, I wanted to free more people, but they are known that they were slaves. Some of them did not even know that they are slaves. You know, that's what Harriet Taylor said, or Tubman said. And so there are some people that are with Creighton Duncan, that are with some of these bad politicians. They don't know they are slaves. They are being enslaved. My brother here that talking, he been with Creighton Duncan. Why Creighton Duncan can't send your children somewhere or your very self to get advanced degree out of the country? Why? How long have you been with him? You are older than me. But he said, Creighton, you're supporting Creighton Duncan. It's the slave master philosophy that he taught the house Negro. All right? So no problem, brother. You can pull that around. Somebody who will press your forefather and say, oh, yeah, that's the man I want. And right before you, the man still is suffering you. He's looking at, without looking at history now, what his forefathers did, but what himself is doing right now. What is Creighton Duncan doing? Look at the car the man driving. You get the same car? My man, y'all wake up, man. We are old now. We can be fooled all of the time. No. You can fool. Abraham Lincoln said, you can fool some of the people some of the time. But you can't fool all of the people all of the time. For 133 years, Creighton Duncan, people never fool you. As a matter of fact, they force you, they oppress you. And Creighton Duncan came for 6 years. He fooled you, he oppressed you. And you say, you know how? He would dress Zaza. He would dress TJ. Okay, you go ahead. Go for Creighton Duncan. No call it guy. But my old man in the village, let me contact Solo. Let me have a conversation with my people. Awala kwa nina tara. De kola nyanedi, de damona. Nyo amuda Creighton Duncan moe. De renjira moe. De te anyusa sukru ne. De te maso somo mo in the death and the idea. Tweet na require that you have Creighton Duncan and bring them more kunyen, more black body itara. I will talk to the people in my language so they can understand. That's what Julia Nyerere said, right? If you want the people to understand you, speak in their language. I wish I could speak Kru so I can talk to our people. Free yourself. The obligation is on you. This is the what they call power. That what you get right now. The guy, they oppress you for 6 years. That what Creator document intelligent did to you. Now it's your turn. If you want to perpetuate that, you want to continue that, I'm more. Nowhere. I says, Saryorpodeh. You say so far. Mo, some my Monteri, ni Mukongo Jubalela. Ni dika mo coin, but mo Mukongo Jubalela. Ni solo ni otao, ale Kongo Juapo. Let me come there so I can talk to my people. I will talk to them. We'll have a conversation. June on your day, we want my buy Amulu, sorry. When I knew a dear 19 we on the bar, Yamola, on say I knew was a grupo, on poor chain knowing, on poor chain plum. And you also a jaleo. What tell the people? Ah, that's how you put it. I will tell the people the truth. I will tell the truth. The truth is uncomfortable, but we will tell the people in our original language so they can understand. The Creator donkey on your new pass here. No one where they do on the air condition there. More blue. Then you want so far that here. We will tell our people. Look, I told you that's how you put that the revolution of change is coming to Sinoe County. That your pseudo and reconciliation you're talking about. No, not me. In as much Liberia is a democracy, I will appeal to the majority. Our country, you know, I want to as you can go. Let's put us out there. Let's put our children there. We try our son TJ. If it was. Because the man imbibed, he absorbed the philosophy of Creator document, the oppressive philosophy. So tell you failed. Continue to try your children, you will get a red one. We got one already. We got one. Let us elevate the man to the Senate. Now let's move on to something else. Let me see. Some of the teenagers were talking. Let me see. Okay. Just keep talking plenty. Okay, they breathe. Okay, my man, I'm not going back. I just told the people already. And I will continue to tell them. This one, I have to come and talk plenty on Facebook. October, the boots will be on the ground. I'm an edgy. I'm going to say, also quickly, also there. When did I had a moyen decay a clever? My point, you dead Janunia Jababo. We will sleep in the forest. We will eat the same color nut. Amundabo Didi. Man, that is soon until I say, Alo. I about our blino because I said one of the elders when I was a little boy in the village. Couldn't dog and they can call village people, then I had to call it yes. So we, the villagers, I that can't one of the color tree. I have money a year out in the Batumute. That year, Judah and that question dogging. Judah, Tiajare, the poor. They so in Melola near the book of Aladi. The Molonian no Kabade, the Sajura J. Molonia Pulu, the Sajura J. Molonia Wea, the Sajura J. Molonia Graceful Fan, the Sajura J. That Yapoyo Tapolia. Because only solo did upper. Just say on Yasolotia, me upon your Tavolia. So when a man cannot do the bare minimum for us, he is not the right person for us. So they can get my Pekin sagacious and they already say the campaign for Greater Doggy. Smile your man at that. Greater Doggy cannot even send anywhere for him to sharpen his skills. Smile your man. But beyond Greater Doggy. He had beyond Greater Doggy. And that's how he's sending our children out of the country. Tell me how many children Greater Doggy sent out of the country to go get advanced degree. Tell why he can't do it. That man is not, I don't hate Greater Doggy. I don't hate anybody in Sinoe County, but I love the people more than the politicians. Or I should say politicians. They're a bunch of trickers. Some of them, they can trick the people whole day. They make deals. And while the people are suffering, the men are wearing fancy kosu. Yeah. They wear fine proper suit. When the people see them, they scare because the men are clean and the people dirty. Our people, because they don't care. Then they come, you are telling your so oppressor, you are backing your oppressor. Then how can you support somebody who is oppressing you? And you call it amana. When you say amana and say a way to, what else there? And you say continue. Yeah, no thing. You say, what is continuing, you know? You are telling the man to continue with the oppression? No. A luta continua. What is it that you are asking to continue? In order for you to continue in the right direction, you need a Zaza to carry you in the direction of education. When I visited 2020, I told you the story before, I think. I went to Liberia 2020. The representative of district number 2 came. Something, a very nice guy. He came to greet me my first time, you know. He came to greet me, and he came with one of his colleagues, one of his friends. And the guy said, he looked at the papa and said, Ms. Zaza, you know me? The papa said, no, I don't know you. He said, who are you, my son? He said, Mr. Zaza, when you were deputy minister at the Ministry of Education, you gave me a scholarship. And the scholarship I'm living on today, I'm a director. I got my own horses. I'm taking care of my family. These are the kind of testimonies we are hearing about Zaza. How many of you can say that about Creighton Duncan? How many of you? The house Negroes that are living with Creighton Duncan, how many of you can say that? In the morning, you wake up, you wipe the man's shoe, you clean the man's children's stuff, you carry your children to school. That old school thing. Those slave mentality, the same thing they did to your forefathers. You continue to serve these people over and over. You better free yourself and vote for your son, Zaza. When you see Zaza in the morning, man, you take one shoe and clean it. The man go get kung fu and put it. No, he doesn't believe in nothing. I'm talking, and they put their legs together when they come to America. Nobody serve now. Nobody. Unless you go to the restaurant, you pay plenty of money, and the people bring your food. You go to buffet, you water your own food. In your house, your own woman, your own way to work. She's not going to serve you. Okay? But when they go over there, they just do all these weird things. They suppress our people. The cardinal functions of Creighton Duncan, lawmaking, oversight, representation, the man failed in everything. But see, this is that a man should go be senator for us. No. Not my county. We are decided already. We will come there. The team of Zaza, we are eclectic. We get people with that speak different languages. So when we get in the crew bell, we'll talk to our people. Now, for whatever they can say in crew, then we'll talk to the people in the language. Then when you come to Sinoe, the sample speaking bell, I will be the spokesperson. Let me talk to the people. Now, Ablinyo, they are no Kongonjue. Kongonjura, they are Kongonjura. Ajibo Kongonjuna, they are Nua boys. Unsi Ajibo. I don't know more than you guys. You know more than me. Nyo solo Ajare Kongonjudia boy. No, you will not do that. You just go to the ballot box and teach the mayor a lesson that this is our time. You have your 133 years. Our sons and daughters, some will come and make mistakes. They will blunder, change them and bring and look for the right one. You will get the right one eventually. And you got one already. Why not maintain that one? It's Zaza. That's how you do it. I read a comment already. Tell them that Saryorpodeh, I'm telling them, my son, I'll do that. Okay, so let me transition to something else. Sigejo Balu Janade come here, propaganda. I'm not talking about propaganda. I'm just telling you that Peking sharp. I listen to him. You yourself, you got very solo, you got good foundation. But what is Creighton Duncan doing to build up your foundation? He can't send you anywhere because he does not want you to be a challenge to him. That's why he's doing all of those things. How is it that you are all country boys with Creighton Duncan, and now one of you, when you're traveling overseas, you can't bring one person with you. One of you can't come to see how the world looks. Why you can't bring suggestions? Smart young man. And you just getting out, boot on radio over there, the picking just talking, they're picking bright. But Creighton Duncan does not want to empower the man. He wants the picking to serve him. And I the one here, I will help you. I will help you. I will tell you. You say I'm talking plenty. Like the same thing, you know what they were telling that talking? You are also an agitator. You are rabble rouser. They call you all type of names when you're doing the talking. And I'm doing the talking, and I say, oh, do your plenty talking. I'm glad to do the plenty talking. But the plenty talking is resonating with the people. The people are taking what their spokesperson is saying. That's Saryorpodeh. You think the people give me that Saryorpodeh for nothing? No. They want me to say the uncomfortable truth, the thing that someone you're scared to say. Yes. You know who brought me here? Now I'm going to that's Zaza. How many of you, the nurses, the one that are coming, my man? And my begin on the radio, they all begin portray, they were there, they were already there. Creighton Duncan come and bring up to America. And all of them, none of them knew on the list, so they didn't go there. They just said that Creighton Duncan radio station. You better think. We found out now in 2023. Right now, the people that on the machine and they're making right now, you know, here in America, that the problem, they call it automation, right? They're making machine right now doing more big jobs. They put the people out of work. You start to think, my man, at the point I'm making. Let's start to think. Let's not allow Creighton Duncan to use us forever and ever and ever. That's my point I'm making here. All right, let me see. Let me go to something else that I want to talk about here on VOSD. Let's get to something else here. Welcome to all of you. I'm saying North Dakota. Okay, by the way, let me give you this breaking news. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora. So, we're esoteric. So, the breaking news that I want to tell you. Good afternoon, XZ. Thank you, Madam President. Happy birthday to you again. We started the show with a shout out to you. If you want to come and talk to the people, you can do it promptu. That's fine. You know, if you want me to send the link, just tell me send me the link. I'll bring you so you can come have 5 minutes. You know, but the breaking news I want to tell you, the president of North Korea, United Support Association, the president of North Dakota, they can call him North Korea, right? But he's a good guy. You know, the man led that chapter for 2 terms, and his term is over. And so the local election is coming pretty soon. You know, President Kolo is very powerful, right? So the person the man will endorse, rest assured the person will be the president for that chapter. And so we want to get, sooner rather than later, we'll get the update from the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, Doris Kofa, and see what the other day I talked to her briefly, and she said they are working on the guidelines for the election, you know. So, yeah, President Kolo time is over, and I want to make sure to get somebody with the same energy, if not the same energy, but similar energy as President Kolo, so that we can maintain that chapter. And because these are the chapters in the union, or the resources to generate what we use to help our people. Send me the, okay, I come and say in the name of the president. Thank you. All right. So rest assured, Kolo, President Kolo, he will get that he will be president emeritus, right? So when he leaves, he will get that respect. The man, I mean, he served the people. You know, he came, that chapter is living today because of President Kolo of North Dakota. You know, so his time is over. We want to make sure that he grew up, hopefully, for the time he was in power, he groomed another person. You know, because you heard what I think Julius Nyerere that said, right? You are never successful until your successor succeeds, right? So, Kolo, it's your responsibility to make sure that the foundation, whatever you establish right now, another person come and build on it. And that's how you measure your success. Because if somebody comes and destroy what you build, you failed, you know. So you want somebody to build on what you are already established. Yeah, okay. So that's the breaking news for North Dakota over there. I want to share with you. Now let me see what I can send it. Before I bring the president here quickly, let me touch on something here quickly. This one. Now, the superintendent of let me make this one a breaking news too. It's breaking news. So I'll be right back. Welcome back to our Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora with Saryorpodeh, Esoteric, the host of Sinoe County premier platform, the Voice of Sinoe. Now, Superintendent Lee Nagbe Chea in corruption hot water. All right, or should I say alleged corruption hot water? Okay, I'm not making this up. One of the senators of Sinoe County, Senator Milton Chea, wrote a communication the other day to the pro tem, and that communication was brought forth on the floor. It was discussed. So I will play the video so that they can hear it, and you will listen to your senator a little bit, okay? Because we got to show you these things that are going on. Whether Senator Chea likes numbers law or not, that's a different ballgame. But the idea is we're talking about our resources, and we send Senator Chea in the Capitol building to represent, to provide oversight, even though he failed for, you know, he coming for re-election now, so you want to be a good guy. But we cannot still dismiss that. We got to still follow through with what he's saying. Is it lie or true? So let's listen to Senator Chea. Says Lee Nagbe Chea became superintendent. What has been built? What have we achieved? On Romeo Quia, at least we saw something. But what has Nagbe Chea done? Or Lee Nagbe Chea? All right. So the senator said 1,086,000 United States dollars, because he said Nagbe Chea, Lee Nagbe Chea inherited 86,000 from the administration of Prosper Brown. And then for the past 6 or 5 years, nearly 6 years, the government, every year, the government sends 200,000 to each county for development. And after CDC administration is over, the first term is almost over, we can't see anything constructed in Sinoe County under the watch of Lee Nagbe Chea. And so Senator Milton Chea brought the issue to the floor and said, I'm not satisfied. And me too, I'm not satisfied. I want to see something. Because the superintendent is the president of the county. And the job of the president is to develop, build stuff and do something for the people. And so let's listen to Senator Milton Chea for a second here. Let me share this video with you. Let me share this video. I got a lot of things just popping on my screen right now. Woo. Let me see what are the red one here. All right, yeah, that's the right video. Let's bring this. Our senator. All right, let me make it bigger. Let me isolate myself. No, the wrong. Okay. I'll put myself in the corner. All right, let's listen to this, right? Let's listen to the presentation of the communication from the Senate. And make it bigger, right? I will double check it over here to make sure. I don't like the orientation. Let me go back to it, guys. Give me a second. All right, that should be good. I'll play this.
Business on President's Day. Communication from Senator J. Milton Chea of Sinoe County. The Liberian Senate Office of Senator J. Milton Chea of Sinoe County. Senator Albert T. Chea, President pro tempore, the Liberian Senate in section, Capitol Building, Capitol Hill, Monrovia, Liberia. Honorable pro tempore, I am pleased to present compliments and bring to the attention of the Liberian Senate in section that since the 2018 budgetary year, the government of Liberia has allocated funding for county development purposes in Sinoe County for the period of 5 consecutive calendar years at US $200,000 per year. These allocations were disbursed to the county administration by the central government, and resolutions from multiple county sittings confirmed receipt of these funds. Additionally, various development projects were identified in those resolutions with costs attached to each project, and none has been implemented. Besides, US $86,000 that was inherited from the previous administration also disappeared in thin air without any form of accountability. Mr. President pro tempore and distinguished colleagues, it will interest you to know that since 2018 up to the present, there has been absolutely no report on the implementation of any project, thereby necessitating the need for financial accountability of the US $1 million paid to the local administration. Keep in mind that these allotments were intended for the implementation of critical infrastructural development projects in various parts of the county. Concurrent with the above, I am therefore requesting the plenary of the Liberian Senate in section to mandate the General Auditing Commission, the GSC, to conduct an urgent forensic audit of both the county and social development funds from 2018 to the present. Kind regards, sincerely yours, J. Milton Chea, Senator, Sinoe County. Mr. President pro tempore.
So I've listened to the video for communication from Senator Chea of Sinoe regarding issues of budgetary allotment for his county Sinoe of social development and county development funds. What is your will and pleasure, Senator Adequate?
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, having listened to the communication from our distinguished colleague from representing the people of Sinoe, highlighting concerns about development fund for that county, I hope that the communication we received briefly open for discussion. Let Senator Chea be allowed to give us a clear picture, after which this body can take a position. If I will appear, sir.
I'm restating the motion. Are you ready to vote? Senator Brown.
I think the other day was about how we make lawyer motions. I think I will be ready to vote if the movement and the motion. Right. Now, after we have given the TJ the opportunity to further elaborate on his communication, we sent to a committee. We will have to
Considering that Maryland get back to Green Crew, I accept.
Oh, you never said that. You have told him that.
I said that. Which committee? PSC. No, you didn't point committee. Someone take action.
After the discussion, after Senator Chea gave us a clear picture, it will be sent to
President gave the mandate that the report was sent.
$6,000 that was inherited. And presiding, as we speak, there's a lot of controversy in the county whenever you talk about accountability. It was given to the county by the central government. As we all know, 2017, we had an election.
President Chea throws light on his communication. It's been sent to the committees on Ways, Finance, and the Budget, Committee on Internal Affairs, and the PAC. All those in favor of making no by saying yea. Against.
Is it on campaign?
Thank you, President.
All right, let's listen to Senator Chea. Please, I want to watch it from the beginning. Let's listen to him.
Presiding, I have brought this issue to the attention of the plenary after many attempts to try to secure accountability from the local county administration on money in excess of $1 million in analysis that was given to the county by the central government. As we all know, 2017, we had an election. Ladies and gentlemen, for recognizing that I'm recognized. 2017, we had an election, and a new government came to power, and all appointed officers in the country, some were reappointed, some were replaced. In the case of Sinoe, President, please.
We know that new government were appointed. We know that new government came to appoint.
So can't talk about, you know.
Yeah, instead of it up. I can speak.
Yeah, no man.
But the tell that new government keep play with.
And we had a change in administration. The new leadership of Sinoe that came to office inherited the amount of $86,000 in analysis that was brought forward from the previous administration. In addition to that, the governor of Liberia allocated and disbursed $200,000 per year for the past 5 years. The one for this year, the money has not been disbursed yet, but for the past 5 years, $200,000 every year has been disbursed by the government to Sinoe County for development purposes, in addition to the $86,000 that was inherited.
And presiding, as we speak, there's a lot of controversy in the county whenever you talk about accountability. There will be a charade on radio, insult, why you want audit, why you want accountability. And I think the only way we can get to the bottom of how this money was spent is to come to this honorable body to do what it does usually, to ask the General Auditing Commission to go in there and tell us how the money that the government gave for development was used. As we know by tradition, is the couple aware? Every city in the county produces lists of projects submitted by the county administration. Those budgets are reviewed. Budget is attached to each project, and those resolutions are approved by the county city. Those form the foundation for implementation. But in Sinoe, not a single project, that can be pointed to by the local administration, including ourselves as members of the caucus, as to what the local administration has been doing with the money that the government has been disbursing to the county. I have therefore come here today to ask you to please join me, not to indict, not to convict, but to ask the GSC to go in there and tell the people of Sinoe, the people of Liberia, what has been happening to all these funds that the government has been allocated and disbursing to Sinoe County for development purposes. This is the reason why I generated and submitted this communication to the plenary. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Was there any other input on it? Any comment?
Okay, so there you have it. There you have it. That's your Senator Milton Chea, making a proper presentation on the floor of the Liberian Senate. He was asked by the pro tem to expatiate a little bit on his communication, which he just did. And so he highlighted a couple of things. He said for the past 5 calendar years, the government of Liberia allocated 200,000 United States to Sinoe County. You have to understand the lawmakers are part of the budgetary process, so Senator Chea knows what he's talking about. You know, said, and he also said that, and projects were approved, and each project has a cost attached to it. They did everything, send the money, and the costs were attached to the project. And after 5 years, not a single project, in his words, not a single project can be shown under the watch of Lee Nagbe Chea. All right, that's according to Milton Chea. He said he has made effort, many attempts, in his words again, many attempts to obtain accountability and to no avail. And that's what precipitated his communication to the Senate pro tem to investigate, to activate the General Auditing Commission to see how our resources were used by the current administration under Lee Nagbe Chea. The senator also highlighted that Superintendent Lee Nagbe Chea inherited 86,000 United States dollars from the prior administration, which is Prosper Brown. And so if you look at the communication, the total came out to $1,086,000. And that was the total. He is asking the plenary, if you like the Senate, to activate and to send auditors to Sinoe County so that they can audit the current administration, what they did with the money. I think it's a fair call. Yeah, we have to hold each other accountable. In as much we held Milton Chea accountable for what he did in Sinoe County. even though he has not accounted for our 700,000 according to the GSC report for which he was indicted, and I can say a mockery of justice verdict was issued. So your man wants Lee Nagbe and him to be on the same bench, but it has to be done equitably, and I like the procedure, I like the process. He wants the GSC to go to Sinoe County to audit the administration of Lee Nagbe, which I think is the right thing to do. If Lee Nagbe is innocent, he can go and relax. If there is any improprieties, of course, the man should be held to account. Nobody's above the law. Nobody's should be excused. We don't need any sacred cow. Other people should be audited and other people should go free. Everybody should be our fee. Everyone's fee should be held to the fire. All right, and that's how we build our country, and that's how we build our country. And so this is a good move. Whether they move are politically motivated, but Lee Nagbe is now on the ballot. So we can say, oh, because he's on the ballot and that's why Senator Teji is doing this. The man said he made several attempts for Lee Nagbe to account for how the resources were used, and to no avail. And so I thought that was laudable. I mean, this is unusual. I don't know the praise Milton Teji, even though the man can lie, but let the GSC go to Sinoe County and let the guys do their work. And nothing feature was done on the part of Lee Nagbe, so be it. We don't want anybody to be incriminated, but we want to make sure that everything, our resources are used properly. After 5 years and 200,000 sent to Sinoe, we can't see anything, and that calls for an audit. All right, that's something we wanted to talk about on VOSD today. Now, let me see what I should talk about here again. I think I talked about one earlier. And I want to see this too as well. And so before I came on the show, I saw some images, from the so-called campaigners for Sonnyboy Noah campaign. Okay. I saw motorbikes and I saw truckloads of old mattresses. Okay. And I want to talk about this. We have now the senator is holding Lee Nagbe to account, which I thought is a fair move. I wish we started it a long time ago. Sinoe County, Mr. Zaza started that, and we TJ now following the full step of Mr. Zaza, and that's a good thing. That's how we build our county now. But we have to still hold people accountable. Again, nobody should be free. Nobody should be exempt for any of these things. So Sonnyboy Noah, he wants to be in, let me see, I want to go in presentation more here. All right. He wants to be our representative. He's the current manager for the Port of Greenville. He has been there roughly 2-3 years. When Sonnyboy Noah went to the port, he was, like Brian said, he was poor like Chekhov's rat or something they say in Liberia, right? He was poor like me, I should say. All right. The man hardly gets it to eat. But 2 or 3 years at the Port of Greenville, Sonnyboy Noah is securing 200 motorbikes. The least you can get any of these motorbikes for, the least is somewhere from $700 to $800. So do the math. If you do at the rate of 700 or 800 times 200 motorbikes, how much you get? The young man just secured 200 motorbikes for his campaign. 200. So it is astonishing. 200 times, let me do it at the rate of 800. That $160,000 for 200 motorbikes. 160,000. Now, Sonnyboy Noah was not born with silver spoon. Just yesterday, we're all looking for it to eat it. How is he getting 160,000 United States dollars to secure motorbikes for campaign? Let me show you a sample of it. The guys posted it on Facebook. 200 motorbikes for a guy who recently went to the port of Greenville. I think Senator Teja has to send another communication tool for the man to be for the port to be audited. Yes, we need an audit for the port of Greenville. Something is not right. You don't magically get money. How that guy got money? You see, in America here, right, that what the people are talking about, to put a cap on how much a politician can spend. Because they are doing that, because if you don't put a cap on it, some rich guy at the back will find out somebody campaign and will put money into it to the point where when the person wins, the person will be literally handicapped. They can't say anything because the person has been bought by someone, a businessman somewhere, lobbyist. Some of them will take loans, they will take money from business people. And so when they get in office, they will be liable. They will be indebted to this person they credit from, or they credited from, or the person that financed the campaign. So how is Sonnyboy getting all the money? We have this question got to be answered. People be telling me and saying, Sonnyboy, no, the man is coming to office. He say he coming for us. He never had money. Where is he getting the money from to get 200 motorbikes? We want to know who is financing his campaign. For what reason? What does the person want? The question got to be answered. No. You can get 200 motorbikes in no time. And you say, we should lead a man. No, I will not. Somebody got to tell us, where is he getting the money from? Besides building his personal mansions, building houses for himself, building all the houses for himself. Where is he taking the money from overnight? We want to know. Somebody got to tell us, where is he taking the money from? Now, in addition to the horses, now, before we go any further, before I show you something else, this is how the port of Greenville looks on his watch. This is the current condition of the port of Greenville. The buildings, this is how they look on the watch of Sonnyboy Noah. The other day, we asked people to send up photo, the guys, security, they say, nobody should take picture. But we want to see what is there's something new besides the images we got. So the port of Greenville, where the brother works, is abandoned. It's in terrible shape. But Sonnyboy is buying 200 motorbikes for his campaign. Saryorpodeh Esoteric want to know, where is he getting the money from? Who is financing his campaign? For what reason? What does that person want in return for supporting Sonnyboy campaign and giving you 200 motorbikes? When you do it at a rate of 800, that 160,000 United States dollars. Where is he getting the money from? We want to know. I'm eager to know. If all of you don't want to know me, I want to know. Now, in addition to that, when I got on, Sonnyboy Noah gets several trucks. Now, a campaign team and posting anything. I'm not doing anything. A campaign posted this. The man said that Eric L. Katie. He said, Honorable Alex Sonnyboy Noah's mattresses initiative is set to hit Sanguine and Tajuwan districts very soon. Honorable Noah dispatched 2 trucks loaded with mattresses, babies' tops, and chairs to be distributed to clinics across Sanguine and Tajuwan districts, respectively. Indeed, he is the people's representative, hopeful, and the real deal. Now, whether he is the real deal, whether he is the people's choice, my concern is how is the broke guy overnight or rich man buying trucks load of mattresses, even though they're ratty mattresses. The people that just put plastic around it, those are old mattresses. They are not brand new stuff. They kind of recycle them, refurbish, the local level. But Sonnyboy Noah is sending trucks. I mean, we're talking about 18 wheelers, 2 of the trucks to go distribute mattresses and baby stuff. Where is Sonnyboy Noah getting the money from? Something is not holding water somewhere. Something is amiss. We will hold Sonnyboy feet to the fire. Nobody will be excused here. Whether you're a sapo, whether you're a crew, whether you're a grippo, whether you're a drippo, we want the right people. The man cannot start the corruption from the beginning. Where he is working is broken down. But he is buying 200 motorbikes, 2 truck loaded with mattresses, ratty mattresses. Where is Sonnyboy Noah getting the money from? We want to know. We have the right to know. We want to know. If you don't get to the bottom of this, if you don't get to the bottom of this, and you send Sonnyboy Noah to the Capitol building, welcome to corruption. Because if you don't hold him accountable at the port, and you're saying the Capitol building when you make your own budget, now wow, Nigerian men will say, now what for you? Now what for you? You must demand accountability. What are youth? What are geriatric? When the old man steals, it's wrong. When the young man steals, it's also wrong. Whether the old generation did it or the new generation doing it now, it's wrong. Sonnyboy Noah got to account. The man cannot come from eating kettle with it overnight and he buying 200 motorbikes and trucks full of expired mattresses. And he wants to fool our people. Now, let me talk to our people here for a second. When Sonnyboy brings his expired mattresses, you must take them. Because one, the resources he is using, that the resources that were not coming to your counter because they were divided at the port, he was dividing the cotton deals. The money is not coming to you. So now he wants something from you. And that's why he's giving you a mattress. And now he's bringing baby top for your baby that never had baby top before, that you never had time for. If Sonnyboy Noah wasn't running for office, you will not get baby top. Okay? Because he wants something. It's called quid pro quo, something in return for something. He wants your vote. And that is why if you go in Sonnyboy Noah room, you will not see any of the mattress in your car. No. The man mattress is far, far better than what he bring it to you. All right? Now what they do? They give you the substandard one and they get the best. That's what they do. So he went to the Mandingo people, the refurbished mattresses, the old thing, they put a plastic around it and they carry it to you. Because that was good for you. That's how they see you. Yes. You have to put value on yourself. But that's not about spend that money. You have to put somebody better. And not Sonnyboy. Sonnyboy is not for you. The first thing the man got over there was his own interest. He built not less than 40 horses. Okay? All right? Or the 40, at least we are seeing 7. All right? They're not showing the other things. Because if they put a Greenville, he doesn't want us to take picture. No. So the other houses then, they're hiding it right now. But we are seeing at least 7. The artifact mountain collie posted on that. Okay? He did that. We got some of the pictures as well. So if you want Sonnyboy Noah to go and loot and become a real actor like Milton Theater and loot for you, when the man cannot improve your port, why you want to put in the Liberian House of Representatives? So it's up to you. You can put the man can go buy motorbikes with your money and go ride for campaign. And you don't know where he's getting it from. Put in there, you'll be beholden, you'll be indebted to a lot of people. And those people will first be, you'll be a responsibility. Those are the people you focus on. And I was Clayton Duncan for the past 6 years. He doesn't have time for you because he took money from people. And those are the people he running out, he catering to. So you go and bring the company to call a deal and pay the people. He didn't get time for you. And that's what anybody is doing now. He's taking loan, he's taking all these different loans. Or if I know who giving it to him in buying 200 motorbikes. All right. Buying all these motorbikes, you know, what are the other people there and don't come on and say, I be putting it up. And that's why I get until I hear the praise sink, I love respect. Okay, it's up to you. My respect is indelible. It can't go nowhere. So you say you love respect all that, because I'm praising you, Sonnyboy. Sonnyboy is my own brother. But my brother must do the right thing. Where? Just tell me where you got that money from to build houses for yourself. All the different houses. And getting 200 motorbikes. And getting 2 trucks, load of mattresses. Where is he getting the money from? That all I want. So if you say I lose respect for that, it's up to you. I mean, that's your opinion, brother. You are totally entitled to your view. I can't take it from you. Yeah, money that cost me. I said, if you say I lose respect, that's your opinion. That is your opinion. All right? I'm not praising anybody because I'm a sapo man and the other person is a sapo man. No. We all should hold each other's feet to the fire to make Liberia a better place. Now, let me send this quick request to the president. She says you wanted to come on. And then I would, yeah. Let me see what I got here again. Because when she comes, as soon as she talks, I'll be out. And so, all right, those are the things I have so far. Yeah, the mattresses, they make it, mattresses all over the place. And I mean, and Katie is posting that and said a good thing. I said, man, where you getting the money from, my man? At least that's a basic question you can ask. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Somebody should tell you where you taking the money from. But the man not telling you anything. Yeah. Not telling you anything. But the man say, the man, a liberator, because he's bringing mattresses. All thing, eh? Isn't that how you can bring change? Change does not come by mattresses. So let me tell you that. That's not how you bring change. Paul Kagame is not going around dividing all mattresses. It's called institutional programmatic strategic planning. That's what you do. You don't get mattresses and you say you bring in development, a revolution. Apparently, they sleep on that thing a couple of months, you'll go buy another mattress for it. No. You need a program that will make the people independent. That the people will not rely on you. But they guys, they put all these schemes in place so that the people will be on them so that when time comes and say, I'll give you something in the park, you got to vote for me. No, we want the people to be independent so they can buy their own mattress, so they can build their own horses, then do the Sonnyboy Noah doing. Now go get somebody own mattress and you breaking it around. It's not a revolution. It's not a change. That's not what we want to call change. When you talk about change, we have to change the current system in Liberia that caters only to the minority. At least they do Jeremy Benton's philosophy. Utilitarianism. The greater good for the greatest number. And not greater good for the minority. And somebody is happy about that. Okay, now my impromptu guest is backstage. The president of the president gets sit to it. Madam President, when you sit to it, let me know. Just show me your thumb up and I'll bring you on. I don't want you to be moving around when you're on the great Prophet Q the world stage. Yes. All right. All right. It looks like you sit to it now, Madam President. Just give me your thumb up. All right, good. Let me bring that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to bring the president of the USAA, Madam Francess Clarke Myers. This impromptu guest right now for us. You know, she celebrated her birthday yesterday. And so maybe she's trying to appreciate people. I don't know exactly what she's coming for, but let me bring up without further ado, your president. Prezzo.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Thank you for having me on a very short notice. Thank you very much. Actually, I fell asleep. I was sleeping, so I didn't watch the show
Okay.
from the beginning. But at least I was able to catch it in time. So I just came on the platform to just say a big thank you to everyone that celebrated me. Actually, on Saturday, June 17 was my birthday, and I was so busy. I was working and the whole weekend, so I really did not do anything. But notwithstanding, um, I just want to tell you, Almighty God, thank you first of all that allowed me to see another year. Um, for me, it's a big deal, a birthday, because many people went to bed with you, and some were not even able to wake up. But God, in His grace and knowledge, were able to wake me up and for me to celebrate a birthday. And what makes it real good is when you have people in your life that appreciate you, that celebrate with you, it's a blessing. Like I always told everybody that come around me, for me, it's not the money, is not what you give me, but it's the love, it's the love that you share, the support that you give me is highly appreciated. So I saw Facebook was on a light down on Saturday. Everybody that posted me, everybody that commented, everybody that called me that I was not even able to call, people that sent me texts. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to appreciate you ever so much. That's when you know that you got people when something happens in your life and you see people that come around or that give you a shout out. It means a lot. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I know on my own time I will say thank you, but I came on the world stage. I came on the world stage to say thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate everybody that sent me a shout out. Saryorpodeh, thank you very much for sending me a shout out from the beginning of the show. I want to say thank you.
No problem, Madam President. But how did you celebrate your birthday?
I celebrated my birthday with my patient at the hospital when I work.
Oh, you're on the clock? Why you celebrating your 14th birthday?
Yeah, I was on the clock. I decided not to take time off because I was not in the mood to take time off. So I went to work. I actually worked the whole weekend. That's where a lot of people are trying to reach out to me. They couldn't reach out to me because I was really busy working. But I want to say thank you to everybody.
All right. I mean, even though your sound quality is a little compromised, but I mean, the national leader, you want to say one or two words about your upcoming convention?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Hold on. I don't know why it is. I think it's my location.
Yeah, so I mean, when the president, when she gets situated there, I'll bring her back. Yeah, but guys, I mean, this is you're all free to call if you want to call. I mean, if I said something that you disagree, you can call. I mean, messenger, the number on the screen there. Call and interact with Dr. Saryorpodeh and tell me why you are right and what I'm wrong. That's how we're supposed to do it instead of just say nonsense. The man, I mean, lost respect. All that thing, and move you. Outstanding masang. That I always say by in the day like bro, right? Masang. Yeah. I'm moving, I'm here. So you coming out about need the other message, when they say Tony to Kennedy that your fault. Okay. President. Yeah. Go ahead, let's see.
Yeah. Now
Yeah,
you
it's
can
far
hear me
better now.
good.
Far better,
Oh,
perfect,
okay,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, all right. So sorry if you never heard me well. Like I literally came on the platform to just give a voice of appreciation to all those that celebrated me for my birthday. Like I said, I was working, I was on the clock. So I ready dinner. I didn't do nothing much. But now we're spending I got a few friends, including the national cheerleader, my daughter Jawale, my BFF for the aircraft, Teresa, Salif, came over at my house after work, and they came over and sat with me for some time. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that posted me, those that did not post but commented, those that even called me, sent me texts. I just want to say thank you, for celebrating this great milestone of my life. Like I said, I make a comment post that morning that I said new age, new elevation, and I was grateful to God for how far He has brought me. That's my message.
All right,
Yeah.
like I was saying, you're the national president for the USAA, your convention. You want to get a little information out there with respect to the convention?
Sure. And thank you for asking. This year convention is actually a election year. We are going for election in Minnesota. The election guidelines is up. The election commissioner posted the guidelines. So anyone that is interested uh, to become the president, vice president, all positions are up for grab. So you are welcome to send your letter of intent and register for the election this year. But we are also going for election, and we this convention this year going to be one of the biggest convention also, because we got a lot of people coming from all over that coming for this convention in Minnesota. So I want to encourage every one of you, especially in the Pennsylvania area. If you are not bought your ticket, we see ourselves Pennsylvania, because from Pennsylvania to Minnesota, our tickets are always expensive. So if you have not bought your ticket yet, to do so. But all those are in the other states, please see reason to buy your ticket. I don't want you to miss the convention, because you will regret it if you never went. Because when you see VOSD and you see the other stations carrying it live, you will be like, oh my God, why I didn't buy my ticket? Because convention gonna
Hey, yeah, there's a glitch over there. Let me see how I can bring her back. You gotta go come back, yeah. Yeah, so I will kick her out of studio and she will come back. Let me try her again, see. Your audio is compromised. You gotta come back. Yeah, she'll come back, and somebody called, so it took her audio. So guys, I mean that's why we're talking about. We just have to hold each other accountable. When people are coming to our office or offices, they must tell us crystal clear, without ambiguity, where they're getting the resources from to buy 200 motorbikes. I mean, I'm not making anything up. The thing that the man posted, that they don't want getting me the information. So I have to share with the people, because that's my job here. If you give me the information, I bring it out and share with the people. So Sonnyboy Noah again, he bought 200 motorbikes. Yes, 200. If you think I'm lying, what is the number? Give me a different number. If you think I'm lying, give me the actual number. Maybe I'm understating the number. It could be more than 200 motorbikes. My question is, where is Sonnyboy getting the money from to get 200 motorbikes at the cost of 160,000? If you do it at the rate of 800 per piece, That's $160,000 United States dollars. Where is he getting the money from? Is it true that the man sold the boat because the boat disappeared at the port? And no accountability up to now. Is it the money him and Tower, Bill Tower, they share the money? And the way he's using to buy 200 motorbikes? We want to know all these things. If not from the boat sale, how much is Sonnyboy making? Let the man tell us so we can do the math. Is that his salary he used to build all the mansions? I wouldn't want to believe. I don't want to believe that. If you are super duper credulous, you are gullible, you should believe that. But not me. That is not me. The man got to tell us. And somebody else, oh, not talk about the man. Because the man, he's supporting his supporters, supporting him. Okay. So because his supporters supporting him, so we shouldn't ask for accountability? My president, let me give you a shot again. Wrap it up, please.
All right, so you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Sorry, somebody was calling my phone and they just threw me off.
I thought so.
Yeah, so like I said, the convention, please come. It's August 3rd to the 6th weekend. We will be in Minnesota. We are expecting every supporters, even if you are not a supporter, if you are a supporter of a support organization, or if you are our friends, all our organizations, we are inviting you to our convention this year. So we are asking everybody to please come. President Marie Pine is hosting, and we will be in Minnesota August 3rd weekend. So thank you very much. We will find time where we will come on the show so that we can have, so we can throw more lights on the convention to come. We are just waiting for one or two things. When we get this settled down, we will come on VOSD so that we can promote the show better. But we just want to say, please buy your ticket. We are encouraging everyone to buy their ticket because tickets are much cheaper now. Until when you reach to July, it will be very expensive. So thank you very much. Thank everybody for having me. And thank you for my birthday. I love you all.
We love you too, Madam President. Thank you for joining VOSD.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful, wonderful day. All right, that's the president of the United Support Association in the Americas, Madam Francess Clarke Myers. A strong lady right there. All right, so guys, that's how we're doing it. I have one interesting video that I want to play before we leave, right? And so don't go away. But before we go, I want to show you the upcoming guests on VOSD. I have a guest that is coming up. They mentioned I've been on the other time because I was under the weather, so we canceled the guest. And so it will be this young man right here, Winston Tobador, I think. Winston Door will be our next guest next Monday. He will be talking about his campaign to be the next representative for Sinoe County District Number 1, the district that Clifton Duncan currently represents, and he blundered. So it's Winston Tobador is the Messiah. It could be we can overlook anybody. We'll give everybody the benefit of the doubt. So Winston will be here. He did a great job. He wrote his manifesto. We are carefully going through it, and he will be here so we can go through his platform and talk about other things in Sinoe County. So join us Monday. Sorry, we came on a little late today, but we're normally here at 12 p.m. Every Monday, 12 p.m. my time. All right, so when you are in Liberia, it'll be at 4 or 3 p.m. So yeah, join us Monday. We'll talk to Winston Doe to give his vision for that district for Sinoe County, and so we can talk about it. The other guy, Sonnyboy Noah, the motorbike man buy motorbikes. The way he bringing mattresses, and that's all. I need something better. Building personal houses. That's what the man coming for, to build personal houses, and to leave the port dilapidated. That's what he's coming for. And while on the other side, building schools for our people. Building schools. And TJ on the other side, State Patricia from Oka. Yes. Sponsoring bill to rape the law of the land. You know, different bills here. He failed in the legislative report. The reporter said again F. You know, I mean, so nothing yet. The Sasa lobbying to build telecommunication towers in Sinoe County. You know, and those things are working right now. Milton Teji, 8 hour money. 74 projects were abandoned and they took into court. You were declared guilty. And that's when you left, the account balance for Sinoe County negative $27,000 United States dollars. Taking people from payroll in Taiwan. All right, 46% and the communication. Refusing to sign for people to get employment. All right, that's it. You see a space over there is blank, it left empty. All right, the court verdict. You were declared guilty for corruption. You got these are all the charges to put on you: criminal economic sabotage, criminal conspiracy, criminal facilitation, misapplication of entrusted property, and violation of PPCC and procedures and processes. You know, so the man, that's the record. Okay, he said a district is Bocas, and then when the people, the nominees for that district, they went through. The man turned around and said, Boca District. The district Boca. No, he said, before you call it Boca District. And after the people went through and said, you want to amend Boca District. So a draft bill seeking to amend the act creating the single statutory district. Now the district is now legitimate. So the man amended Boca District. All right. You are declared guilty for corruption. You see there, Milton Teji declared guilty. Now me read that to you. You see the man, his supporter there all telling you what have Teji offered to the people of Sinoe in his 5 years leadership. What are his legacies and benchmarks? And they can be seen, does he have the leadership ability to lead or an ability to engage into insult, fight, tribalism, sectionalism, gangsterism, authoritarianism, and you can go on. That is supporter. You believe he said that one to us. You know, so ladies and gentlemen, the only person we have in the race for Sinoe County senatorial seat is Honorable Zaza. And that's what we need. We need this man to get on more schools. That is what we need. We have TJ in the House or in the Senate because he went to school. Even though, I mean, we can go deep into that one. He lies, he got master, but we can see it. Yeah, but the car master part, he has the master degree in steering cars. All right, so I mean that's the little thing we have for you today. But let me see. I have this fascinating video that I say I want to play. Let me play the video. Right, it's a very interesting video that you must listen to. Let me bring the stuff down and play the video. It is a very interesting video, and that's how we'll go home for the day. All right, let's see. Let me bring these things down. All these. I just want you to listen to a little bit of this from the Minister of Finance, Samuel Toy, what he said today.
They have provided all funding now. All funding for Southeastern roads have been secured. The Southeastern situation is just a matter of our time. They can't have to what they call the roads. The financing is lined up. We just need to our biggest enemy on.
Okay, so you say you got all the money, the fundings, right? The only thing that left now that the time. Listen to him.
That rule now. It's not money, it's time to do the work.
Okay.
So
it's time. They don't have the time right now. That the time you're looking for right now to do our work, Southeastern region. The people of Sinoe, the people of Grand Jide, the people of Maryland, the people of Grand Crew, Grand Bassa, all of you on our side. That time, Minister Tote, they don't have time right now. That time they're looking for. Once they get all the money to get you the coastal highway, but they don't have the time. That the time they're looking for right now. Listen.
Very soon, upon the president re-election, you're going to see all the places coming. Right now,
okay, so they don't have the time right now. So right upon the election of the president, then they can't do then they will have the time now. But right now, they don't have the time. All right, they got all the money, but they don't have the time to do our work. So immediately after the election of the president, before they can do it for the first 6 years, Southeastern region, you relax. Listen to you 1 minute, I mean. Listen to your leaders. People will tell you these things.
It's not money, it's time to do the work. So very soon, upon the president re-election, you're going to see all the places coming. Right now, there's intense work on making the roads possible. The Minister of Public Works It's always on that road. Whole government is there. We are making the road passable. The same thing is happening in Lofa. The issue is that once these roads are connected, those are jobs. The people of Lofa who just...
All right, so we are just waiting for the re-election of the president, and then our road, right now they don't have time to construct our roads in the southeast. I mean, Samuel told them when they get a time. Next, when we are elected, then there will be our roads. All right, that's right. You just heard from him. All I do and just repeat what he said. Now, the last video I want to play here, and then we'll be out for the day, is this video right here. Hopefully, I got the right one. Hopefully, I got the right video. All right, I think I gotta go back there and look. I think I took it down, but let me bring the video. It's very interesting. I will go on quick commercial here. I want you to listen to the video, watch the video. It's a very interesting video. I'll be right back.
If I show you love, you show me love. Love, love, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love, love, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love, love, love like love.
L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. Quand on est là-bas, où est fao. Je veux jusqu'au, ma bébé, là où est fao. Allez, you power. I can never leave you on the highway. You my baby. Azatu, unsesitu.
If I show you love, you show me love. Love, love, love like love. If I show you love, you show.
All right, guys, welcome back to Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora with Esoteric. Let me play the last video here and we'll be done for the day. You know, it's a very interesting video that I want us to watch. There's the message in that video you got to pay attention to. Very, very important. Listen to what the young folks are saying, right? Or especially the major speaker. Listen to him. It's a very good video here that I should share with you. All right, let's see. Sorry, I put it.
My fellow partisans, today, the day you meet the Messiah, the political savior who has come to take away darkness and shine light, who has come with a solution to our endless problems. He brings better infrastructure, roads connectivity, and better laws for our nation. I present to you the political Messiah.
I'm tired with this spider story. Citizens, sons of the soil who value your God above your future, your kingsman has come with dictions infected with contradictions to reap what he didn't sow. A seat in the house. And since you have sowed this seed many times before, I know that with the few bags of rice I brought, your elders will make me the people's choice. In my platform, I promise to transform your lives with structural reform, lawmaking, oversight, and representation. But the people who printed that platform were making fun. See, I am here to promise you milk and honey, and in turn take away your hope and money. I will build you roads which will only link my house to my office. I will use your taxes to provide quantity education for the masses. Then send my children abroad for quality education and count on me to improve your agricultural sector by turning the national covers into my power farm. And I will bring electricity into this city, but it will only serve me, myself, and I. Today, I am down to earth, the man of the people. But tomorrow, you people will count light posts behind my convoy. Before my turn you ends, I will turn you from vibrant youth to noisy minority. Vote for me, and I will make you swallow your sweat. I swear, pull it in the hole. You will strive for your own salaries until you run crazy after accepting all my donations. What else do you expect me to do for this nation? I have already paid your pastors to pray over me, so that after elections, I can pray on you. I have made your top musicians to sing my praises. Before I sing this country, I am corrupt to the core, and at least now you know. So please, place your future in the sense that I will use to take your cookies from the cookies jar. My colleagues and I will sweep your destiny under the carpet in committee room, and go on to turn every section into a market ground and keep this nation in constant recession with our actions. I am Delilah. I cajole you with lies, and you know, but my sweet tongue has taken away your sense of reason. Something. I know you came prepared to hear the gospel of change, but change my feet. Brace yourselves for a future as empty as the promises I fed you. I am the political Messiah, but while Christ fed 5,000, I will feed on 5 million. So go on. Follow me with blind loyalty, because soon you will beg me like blind people. Go on. Elect Hitler and expect anything less than a holocaust of your own dreams. Go on. Elect this Pharaoh-minded politician who won't let his people grow. Go on. Elect me, and I will show you the definition of eat and lay. Go on. Elect the devil, you know.
Yes. That was a fascinating, fantastic video there, right? If you pay attention like I did. Yeah, man, Jebediah, I was sending you a copy. I listened to that. I kept listening to it over and over and again. You know, yes. You can go. Something he said. He said Jesus fed, and he fed 5,000, right? But somebody want to feed on 5 million. Okay, to destroy your dreams. Yeah, so it's up to you. O'Hara, you can call me through Messenger. If you can call me through WhatsApp if you want to call. But I'm wrapping up right now. You know, so the only thing I'll do right now is just engage with some of your comments, and then I'll be out. You know, I'll be out for the day. How can I get a copy of the video? I will send it to you. You are just another disappointment. A disappointed young man with zero knowledge and empire in the county and district, and you are here talking rubbish. Your bull propaganda is dead upon arrival because everybody know everything that is going on. Okay. Yeah, Sam, man. Thank you for your opinion. I'll go to the next person. Everybody, I feel the same my own, you say your own. Most learn that cost each other, but can you say your own? You remember RA, I'll be your RA. We'll go to the next person. Dr. Doc, my man, I'm not doctor, I'm a regular man. Thanks for unblocking me. How can I call to contribute? Just call Messenger, call WhatsApp, call the number on the screen, and O'Hara will bring you on. You want a link? Just send me the link. I was saying the link. Was it in hearing? I don't know who was asking that question. Everything too well because you are the one who share it. Okay. So what Moton said to him? Let me see. Dr. Saryorpodeh Esoteric is a wise man and he knows where he's speaking from. That's so true. I am the spokesperson for the elders and the ancestors. And the elders and the ancestors, they will not choose somebody who is not wise. Yes, I am the wise man of Sinoe County. And the man who says they're uncomfortable. If you call me the gadfly, the rabble rouser, I will take it. Because I will say the truth. You know, people they've been hiding this thing for years. and people are going, they are perishing out of bad governance. And so, don't talk it. We're from the same place. As Motor Jedo, do I have control over this show? What enemy to your comment? Okay. What Motor say? I want to hear what Motor say. How many new mattresses have you sent back home? Good for nothing is here. Now, man, you can talk without being disrespectful, okay? Yeah. You can talk your own. You don't have to be rude. When you do that, you make yourself do it says a lot about you, right? So good for nothing for good. Tell me where the man will get the money from. Hey, to power the mattresses that will talk it that. But he call me good for nothing, good for something. It's nothing, my piggy. Don't see that I bet the people not cost my mind, they cost my fast, so you call me good for nothing. Son of now what the children to do one now butcher Milton TJ and beginning. I put all the yama argument also down there will start costing my mind, they costing my pa. So the thing what you doing, my big Kamle Joti go me. But let them learn to be cordial, let them learn to be respectful. I mean, you can still be heard, you can be heard better when you frame your argument respectfully. You know, you don't have to be cursing people out, especially on my page. This is the biggest Sinoe County platform. I can block you right now, and you'll be crying, and the man block me. No, I won't do it to you. So be respectful. Send your view. However, you don't have to curse. You can be stern. You can be stern, and still. I mean, I'll get your point. You don't have to curse. All right. So I'm not doing mattress business here, man. That mattress, you enjoy your mattress. Sonnyboy Noah enjoy your mansion, and so our boat. I don't have any reason to follow the nonsense. Okay, bye-bye. See you. Have a nice day. I mean, that the whole thing, you get the freedom to go. Me, nobody here say I'll be talking because I enjoy what I do. You know, so I hear Baba say I will talk. Those videos will be in the belly of the internet. They will be there. You go on my YouTube page. Generations after here, they will come and say, oh, there was a guy that were here back in the day. He said something. Yeah, that's what I'm doing this for. I'm doing it to you to make you happy or to get viewers. If you want to go look at Credon Donkey or Sonnyboy, go and look at the man. That's right, picking. Enjoy yourself. But you know, you can be on a call still watching your politics and say, they gotta get people vest. Yeah, that's what I'm doing it. I'm irritating us righteously so we can do the right thing. We don't praise people when they are getting you got getting wealth. They're not telling you where they're getting the money from, and then we'll start praising it. This mere propaganda won't help you, brother. It is a shame for you to stay in the diaspora for many years without any impact. Okay, thank you. I hear your own opinion. All right. I'm watching because of me right now. All of you can be hiding all your crocodile and say I'm making impact. And then you do any kind of yama thing, you know I'll break it over here. So you hide it from me. While coming right now, you sound when you're doing anything fishy, you have that's an impact. Yes. All right. Let's see what Moton say. If anyone say a word to Honorable Zaza on the platform, that's how you put Erison to responsible. You guys need to be very careful how and we engage issue and use and have no voting right. Sinoe so don't drop our team supporter from us. The both of you are supporting Nagbe fully. Please put what your candidate is doing and forget about others. What kind of campaign is that, man? The people doing my opponent doing the wrong thing. I say no, don't talk about it. How can I campaign running there? That Johnson campaign running? Now how you can run campaign, Sinoe? When somebody your opponent doing the wrong thing, then you hide it. Okay, when a man do the wrong thing, I'm not talking. The man doing the wrong thing, I want to talk to him. I say, don't talk about your candidate and don't talk the wrong thing, my man. Tell that man where he got in the boat from. Or what happened to the boat? Why we can't see our boat? Why no accountability? Why our boat disappeared and the man bought 200 motorbikes and truckloads, 2 trucks with all mattresses. Then the man tell us where the man got the money from the guy houses. Now I want to know. Then you say, you know what? And he will drop people away. Bye-bye. See you. Our foreparents used tool in hammer from time to time. I can't understand another parable. Please send me the link. You want the link, my man? They show it over now. Next time I will send you the link. Watch it from North Dakota, USA. Thank you, sir. I just try to go through the comments here. And Dr. Saryorpodeh, go after. No, I think I read the other comments before. Just reading the comment and I'll be out for the day. We are going to translate into crude and simple. Very easy campaign message that so many of my young brothers who are watching right now can relate. Yes, we will speak in the language of the people. Now in the foreign language you're speaking right now. Monjre, mon we wuru aso, on se Sonnyboy japobon. Mon we wuru aso, on se Christian Tabo japobon. Mon we wuru aso, on se Christian Duncan Miracle Labruna, on se japobon. Mo, I will speak in the language of the people. Just be your baby book. When we get to City Town, when we get to Besson Town, when we get to RTI Junction, when we get to what you call it, government camp, when I get to the different towns. Then I want to bring you. Kongo jura jalele do nya wesaye jura onya kongo jubonya budwedi andara so ni bola dira o chaitiro enwa obo jinuna mo chaitiro jale nyoso no ngba chaitiro de ebo tieje inu do ba nyimbo so ni bo je ni ale oni de kongo judeo dira onwa mabutu nyepa mo ebo ji anu na deo. I will talk to our people. Ndibo de wanu mabutu nyima bo Jura under there Chea Clarke. Oya ki api running there. Ole on se sabo jupon, on se anja ba jupon. Apon kongon juwo. Chea Clarke. Obo nyi moto ba yo. So don't many your coin. Don't many mabutu coin. Kwa no wa je ni ese Chea Clarke o se onyi. Mabutu o nyo kwa na o. Jereni andele abe mabutu means asa mo nyoko na jereni ale Sonnyboy oni de kongo jude o andala ko don donke yo amo animo rosari so ñu na mo pa de klaso ne tmane ko yo ne kongo nyu amumo. We will tell the people jereni bo ampo cheri an gola ne anda ni na di emi ansale ne anu go ne anu dama ne apo go dama rain. Me apo dolly. The more anu amu rusari. Sonnyboy ready or told
when we am okay, the headers of the time.
Already. Ote jai oblebo wataba on the question document on the boy and tole ajai. Apole kwende di. Moje boy de Chea na jibibiri am blue bo did well out te dia nuke already o te bojai mi anu bo te oni amu kwambo apombo ye bo che iripo. We will tell our people these people are not for you, they are for themselves. All right guys, so that's all I have for today. I want to say thank you. Join us Monday with Winston Tubado so that we can have a wonderful, fantastic conversation. I am out, and I will talk to you again. We'll bring the monkey down.
Monkey, you're not able to take care of Babu Nebo. You're not able to bust the rata Babu Nebo. Oh, so ja monkey come down. Oh, monkey come down. Monkey come down. Oh, monkey come down.